Hey guys, my name's Stephanie. Thanks for joining me for another video. If you're new here, I make videos all about plants, so make sure to subscribe to see more of my content. So today I wanted to talk about propagating plants. I'll show you how to propagate a few plants including Monsteras, Pothos, Rhaphidophora, and Alocasia. Let's get right into it and start with the Monstera. So here I have my Monstera cutting, and this has been propagating for about a month. You can see all the roots that have grown, and I'm going to show you guys how you can get to this point. Here's a smaller Monstera, and if you look at the base of the plant, you'll see these tiny little dots right here. These are called nodes. And so what you want to do is take a cutting below the node, about ½ an inch. So you make your cutting right there for the propagation. And after you've got your cutting, you're going to want to put it in a propagation glass. So something like this. I propagate mine in plain water. Some people use leca or moss, but I found that just water works great. So for me, I like my propagation glasses to be narrower at the top and wider at the bottom so that its stems could have more support and its roots could grow all over the bottom. I also like to reuse items as propagation glasses. So like this is a Starbucks glass just from the store. So just find something around your house that you can use as a propagation glass. So you're going to want to fill your water up just above the node. You don't want to drown the plant too much. So don't fill your water all the way up there. Just above the node is fine. You can see how big that white node is and how much it's grown and just how many roots have grown in general. This is definitely ready to be potted. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I'll do that soon. And this is good to be potted maybe when you have half these roots. So I let it grow out longer than it needed to be, but I'll get around to potting it soon. This leaf actually got burnt in the sunlight, so that's why it's not looking too good, but it doesn't affect any other parts of the plant. This is a new leaf that's grown from it, so it's still healthy, and you can still get these roots from it. So next we have Pothos. These are really easy to propagate, and this Pothos down here is actually a bunch of cuttings I've taken from different golden Pothos. And it only had a few leaves back then, so you can see how much it's grown. I'll show you my silver satin Pothos, which I've taken cuttings from 2 different times. So you can see right here, this is where I took my first cutting. And then it grew out of this stem right here, and it's just kept growing and growing. And then I took another cutting right here. So another one is just going to grow out of this one. So with Pothos, you're going to see a node with every leaf. So there's one right here with this leaf. There's one right here with this leaf. And they're going to look really small, so like that. And then there's one right here. So you're going to decide how many leaves you want to propagate, and then you're just going to cut in between the leaves. So right here in the middle. That'll leave you about 1 inch between each node. So if you wanted 3 leaves, you would cut 1, 2, 3 right here, and then just stick them in propagation glasses of water. Here are mine that I took. You can see the roots have already started growing, looking real nice. The nodes that we cut, the roots are growing out of there. So yeah, these are really easy to propagate. I actually have a time-lapse video on my channel where you can see the root development, and you can see them growing and developing within a 1-month span. So I can link that in the description box if you guys are interested in watching it. And next we have Alocasia. So with Alocasia, it's a lot different than cuttings. They have what's called bulbs, which look like big seeds, and they're actually found in the soil growing from the main bulb. So I'll see if I can find one in here for you guys. Oh, there's one. That's really easy. So here's what they look like. It's really easy to pick out from them, so just pluck it out. If you can't find one on top of the soil, you're gonna need to take the whole plant out and just dig for it deeper under. Oh my god, here's another one. You can just pinch it out and they come out really easily. So yeah, there's another one. So we're gonna bring it over here, and you wanna get napkins and make them damp. And then you're just gonna set your Alocasia bulbs in there and kind of wrap it up. And then wrap this one up too. And then you want to get Tupperware, jars, whatever you have. You can even use resealable bags. Just something that will close up. And that's going to keep the moisture inside. It's going to help the Alocasia bulb from drying out. And it's going to keep it in a humid environment. So let's go ahead and roll it up and put it in there. And this one. Just remember to open them up every couple of days to air it out. And then you're going to want to put them somewhere where it gets a lot of light, maybe in the windowsill, but don't let it touch direct light. And I'll check back with you guys and let you guys know how these are doing. So last we have a Rhaphidophora Tetrasperma. You can see mine here. It has 2 stems. It had 3 right there, but this is where I took my cutting from. And I'll show you on this stem how to do that. So you want to go to the top of the plant. This is kind of like Pothos, where you can see each individual node with each leaf. So you can see here's some nodes right here, one right here, one right here. So you'll decide how many leaves you want, and then again cut it in the middle between the nodes. So that leaves about 1 inch, 1.5 inches between the nodes. And here's what my cutting looks like propagating in water.
So that's all the propagations I have today. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, and comment down below what other propagations you'd like to see. But thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next video.